Now Birmingham, that was fun. Met some awesome people. Now, as you hopefully, if you follow all of us, have seen a few videos out already. I apologise for the Jamie Powell one. It's his idea, not mine. But I'm going to put my video out a little bit later in the week for a couple of reasons, which I'll go into later. Now, let's get the important stuff out of the way here. We got to tell you what's out this week, because there's some bloody good stuff out this week. Prepare you for next week, because there's some bloody good stuff out next week. We got to look at a few other bits and bobs, some major pre-orders, and I'll tell you about a couple of live streams that are coming up. But then there will be another video. Oh, I'm going to make sure there's a video on Wednesday as well. That'll be the video that will show you what I got up to. I didn't video that much simply because I'm the bastard on crutches, so I can't exactly hold a camera that much. So there's a few bits in, I'll intersperse the bits and bobs in the presents that I got from people, which thank you so much for what I got. I was gobsmacked. And you know, bits about my journey. I'll give you a bit more of a story about what happened to me there. It was a fun time. Birmingham is fucking huge. Holy shit. I'll tell you, when we were walking around the town, if there were stairs, I fucking found them, I'll tell you. But let's get some important stuff out of the way. Firstly, thank you, Toby Archer. You're an amazing guy. You ask me how I am literally every day. You genuinely care how I am, and I really do appreciate that. We always have nice discussions. You pick up some good stuff as well. And he sent me something. Now, he knows I'm sending him something. I'm ordering it tomorrow, so I'm just waiting for some money to come in, but he knows what I'm ordering for him. But we were going through what DC stuff I've got, you know, like the animated stuff, and the one that I didn't have was Justice League versus the Teen Titans, and he sent it to me via Amazon, so thank you so much for that. It came, it's all intact, there's no holes or anything like that, so there you go, son. Really appreciate that. It looks like, I mean, I wasn't the greatest fan of all this DC stuff, but then I really started to like the artwork. I haven't watched any of them yet. That's, you know, I want to do like a whole weekend of watching it, but it surprises me just how many there are as well. So definitely on my way to getting that done. Next one, I'm in the hotel room. Me and Jamie Powell just talking. And he says, is there anything you're aiming to buy? You know, is there anything you're hoping to get into, say, CEX? And I was like, well, if they got the final series of Big Bang, because that's the only one I need to complete it, I'll be jumping on that before anybody else. They didn't have one there. I get home, and the cheeky little shits only bloody sent it to me via Amazon while we were at the hotel. I mean, God's sake, son, you're a fucking legend. You're Mother Teresa of Blu-rays. You really are. So thank you so much for that. One pickup that actually came just before we went off to Birmingham, and I'm sure a lot of people have bought this because it's never been this price. Picked up Men at Work. If anybody has not seen this film, it is fucking hilarious. Really good. Emilio Estevez and Charlie Sheen together. Bloody funny film. If you can, it's about 6-7 quid. It's always been well over a tenner. Always has been. To get it for less than 10, worth getting. Don't wait for it to go down anymore because it bloody well won't. Pick it up, guys. That's what I did for myself. And the only other thing that I've spent in regards to new stuff in the past few days is I had to pick up Cruella. Now I decided to go for the normal because I'll play the long game. I want the Stillbook. Don't get me wrong, I want it, but I'm not shelling out 32 quid for it, not at this time, especially with what I spent in Birmingham. But I've got to watch that. We're watching this tonight, so can't wait for that. And other pickups as well. I will just say that actually these ones here I will keep for Wednesday, simply because they're the ones that I got at Birmingham. They're really cool. But thank you to everyone else who sent me those little few bits there. Really cool of you. Now let's get into the really important stuff. Today was quite a day, has to be said. Not very good planning on our part for everyone splashing out lots of money at Birmingham and then having such a release date the next day. I think a lot of us are going to be skint and crying by the end of this week. Now what came out today? The 4K Steelbook Anniversary Edition Harry Potter. The only reason I cancelled my pre-order on this is because they have not set out a roadmap. If they had set out the roadmap saying, yes, we're going to release all of them over one every 2 months for the next year or so, then I would have bought it. I will buy it when they tell me they're going to do the next ones, because I want all of these 4K Stillbook in the, even if they're going to release them on their anniversary dates, that's fine. But tell us you're going to do it, and I'll be there and I'll buy every single one of them. Yes, I've already got them all 4K, but I want them Stillbook 4K. Simple as that. So that come out today. Let me know in the comments down below. Did you buy that? And is the artwork as good as it looks? Let me know. There was also what they call a magic movie mode version as well, which is just the normal Blu-ray, but again, it's the anniversary edition, so quite cool. As we saw just then, Cruella did come out today. Way to go, guys, on the marketing for that one. You did pre-order this Friday. I mean, what the fuck? Does somebody leave a file on a table somewhere to forget to actually do some marketing on this motherfucker? We found out when Big Paulie saw a sign in a supermarket saying it's out next week. I mean, come on, guys, do better than that. This is Disney, for fuck's sake. I have not heard one bad review about Cruella, yet I hear zero marketing. You are dickheads. I highly recommend you pick this up. Even though I've not seen it, I've heard nobody badmouth this film, and I'm really looking forward to seeing it. The other ones that came out, which I did cancel, because, I mean, even though I have got the first one, I couldn't put the money down on Jaws 2, 3 and 4 Stillbooks, just simply because, to be a completionist. If I walked into CX and I see them for £10 a piece, yeah, I'll pick them up. But I didn't want to, I just couldn't bring myself to pay full price for them. I want them, but I just don't think they're even worth 80. If they were 4K, maybe, but they're not. They're just Stillbooks. But Jaws 2, 3 and 4 separate Steelbooks did come out today as well. Saving Private Ryan now, let's face it, what a hell of a film that is. Artwork on this Steelbook, 4K Steelbook by the way, amazing. Yes, that came out today as well. Wow. Spiral. Now, I've heard so many different opinions of this, I've not seen it. I enjoy the Saw films. This is like weird offset, but I don't even know if I want to watch it. Let me know. Am I missing something if I bypass this film? If you guys say to me, yeah, it's brilliant, watch it, I will. Let me know. But the stupid thing to me is, yeah, the 4K Spiral came out today. So why the fuck is the Steelbook not coming out till the 27th of September? You know, talk about missing the fucking boat. Forrest Gump 4K Steelbook. Now let's face it, Forrest Gump has to be in the top 10 best films of all time in my opinion. What a film. Beautiful artwork again, nice colours, definitely worth taking a look at. But again, another one which I could not justify paying full price for. We had two more of the Disney 4Ks come out today. That was Tangled, of course. Oh, got it. And Cars 2. I really, a lot of people diss Cars 2, but I really like it. We also had, you all know my feelings on the next one. The X-Men. Yes, the Steelbook 4K lenticular. Same old shit artwork. That came out today, as did the normal Blu-ray version of that Steelbook. I can't get past the artwork. It doesn't. I mean, it's lazy. If you're going to re-release all these in a lenticular Steelbooks, put some money into some art. But they didn't do it, so fuck them. There's also the Everything Blue version of The Invisible Man as a 4K Steelbook. That came out today as well. Wouldn't mind finding that in the world. I still haven't seen it, and a lot of people say it's quite a good film, so I'll get to that one at some point. Some more Doctor Who's arrived. Yeah, we've got the Web of Fear. That's come out as a Steelbook and Blu-ray. Yes, I have picked up a couple of Doctor Who's, but just because they were really cheap. The way that they've released these Blu-rays for Doctor Who's just confuses the hell out of me. And the fact that the Steelbooks are going for 70 to 100 quid now is just ridiculous, if you ask me. Tale of Two Sisters. That's the one that came out today. Not exactly mainstream, but not too bad. Prophecy. That came out today as well. Another one that's not that exactly mainstream, but you know, what can you say? And another independent one, The Pawnbroker, came out today. Probably one I would pick up cheap, not something I would go out and source myself, but that's just me. One which I really want to get, but I don't want to drop money on that. I'm hoping to just find it somewhere, but it is limited to 3,000 copies in Europe. Cyborg, of course, that is late. It was supposed to be out a couple of weeks back, but Cyborg came out today. Will Any Gentleman, 1953, if I'm not mistaken. I'm sure I saw that with my nan once. It just has that little thing in the back of my head, you know. So I might try and get that at some point. Charlie's Aunt. Now, is that Charlie Drake? I think he's an old comedian. That was from 1941. That one that came out today. A Man Called Adam. It's from 1966, but I haven't even heard of that one. That came out today. A film called Scare Me. Whatever. Two of Us and a couple of old anime ones. We have the I think it's called K-On! It's a complete collection that came out today. And we have Violet Evergarden. Let me just read this. Violet Evergarden, Eternity and the Auto Memory Doll. What the fuck were you sniffing when you wrote that title? But that came out today, as did Demon Slayer Part 2. Never even heard of Part 1, but there you go. That's what came out today. Now, you can't tell me that wasn't one hell of a release list. It's very nice. It's nice that we're starting to get toward Christmas, but the stuff is still piling out there. Could only be a good thing. One date slip. Tigers Are Not Afraid was supposed to be out today, been put back a week. Other than that, not too bad. I think we had like 4 slips last week, didn't we? So not a good time. Highlights for next week. Yes, Luca is out. Yes, the 4K still. No, it's not a 4K. It's a Stillbook. Why didn't they do a 4K Stillbook? 4K and Blu-ray. Yeah, I like the look of Luca, but I don't think I can bring myself to pay full price for that. So I might wait for that to hit CEX. But Wreck-It Ralph is out next week, which is an awesome film, 4K of course. And Brave. Brave is not my favourite film. That might be one I wait for it to go down in price. So I don't know if I want to pay full price for that one. But the biggie, I'm not going to pay 35 quid. Gandhi 4K. Oh yeah. Why they want to charge an extra tenner for this one is beyond me. So fucking what? It's a long film, but I mean it's worth an extra tenner. So stuff coming out next week. There are some majors, but you're not going to be paying major prices. It just annoys me. Now, a couple of things with regards to live streams. One, Peter Cohen is actually a Playtendo guy. Cool guy. Looks like Loki, and I call him Loki every time I see him. I'm on his live stream tomorrow night, 7:30. If you type in Playtendo guy, you'll find it on there, and you can put a reminder. It'll be my first live stream back for a while, and that's happening at 7:30 tomorrow night. So come join us and have a little chat and ask some questions. But also, 22nd, we're back. Rob, Paul, and myself, we're back on our live stream at 8:30 on Sunday, and yes, we have Movies with Sue and Durant Cinemas back, guys. Yeah, he's back to have another chat. The American legend that he is. Come and meet up with everybody and ask some questions. We have a good couple of fun hours with that as well. I'm liking getting back into those. Now, lastly, what we're going to do is take a look at some pre-orders as well, because a lot has dropped. I'm not going through everything, because I mean 88 Films dropped a shitload of pre-order stuff. I'll go through that later in the week. But there's a lot coming out. We'll have a look around the world a bit as well. Tell me what you're going to order in the comments down below, because there's a lot. Now, firstly, America was getting the Zack Snyder trilogy, which is it's the Man of Steel, it's the Batman vs Superman Ultimate Edition, and of course the Zack Snyder Justice League reboot, as it were. I reckon that's going to be about 50 quid. It's out on the 7th of September. Give it some love, because it's the Ultimate Edition of Batman vs Superman in that lot as well. I didn't think it was going to come out over. I thought they were going to just do America only, but the fact that we're getting it, oh yeah. Let me know in the comments down below, you're going to be picking that one up. Next we have the Shawshank Redemption 4K as a Steelbook. Now, they could have gone so way off mark with artwork on this one, but they've kept it simple, pastel colours, beautifully done. Remember, the original Stillbook was more grey with the rain. This is nice and subtle, got like a Driving Miss Daisy hue to it in my opinion, but that's definitely worth it. It's out the 13th of September. That's about, I think, $24.99. So yeah, that's one that's worth it in my opinion. The one that everybody's been waiting for, 13th of September, No Retreat, No Surrender. Cheesy, but for £7 you can spend more on a cheeseburger. Come on, £7, you got No Retreat, No Surrender in your collection. Come on now, get on Amazon and pre-order that motherfucker right now. The Thing. Now, I was bitching a couple of weeks ago that we were getting a shitter version, in my opinion, that the artwork's not the same as the American. The American version, it's like a slimy face, and it's better, just better. But what we're getting, the Amazon exclusive Stillbook, is the better artwork one. Then we have Zabby with the new artwork. So there's two Steelbooks coming. Personally, I'd go for the Amazon one. They're 4K Steelbooks. Then there's a 4K thing and a collector's edition as well. So we're being spoiled on that motherfucker, but what a film it is. Let me know in the comments down below. Are any of you going to be picking that one up? Dragons Forever. Now let's face it. Oh, I love that film. I have been gifted it by a viewer as well. You know who you are. Oh, but it's coming out as a Steelbook, guys. But they want 30 notes for it. Whew. It ain't worth 30 notes. It's a bloody good film. But 30's taking the piss. Rethink it. Bring it down a bit, guys. October 18th. So they've got time to rethink that price a bit. It's not overly laden with extras. So that's the bitter taste for today, I think, on that one. Old, which is the M. Night Shyamalan, that new one. I do like the look of it, actually. I think he's maybe getting a bit of his form back on now. But we've got a 4K Steelbook, 4K and Blu-ray coming out for that one, hitting October 25th. Let me know, is that one you're going to be picking up? It's quite a creepy one, if you ask me. Well, I'm looking forward to that. Now, I remember seeing this next one in the cinema. That's how old I am. But The One, yes, with Jet Li. If you haven't seen it, it's just weird. But that's coming out as a Steelbook on the 8th of November. Awesome. 30 quid again though. Not worth, it's not even 4K. Not worth 30 quid. Naughty. Not worth 30 quid. But what can you do? But one that did make me nearly lose my shit, The Armour of God. Now, of course, we had the Operation Condor come out a few months back. Awesome release. Got that gifted to me by somebody as well. You guys are amazing. But the Armour of God Collector's Edition is coming. £25. 15th of November. That's the film that almost killed Jackie Chan, remember? Oh, one quick note on the side. Now, if anyone's seen the Jackie Chan film Gorgeous, when he fights a white guy and they both put white boxing gloves on, if any of you remember that fight, if you're a fan of Jackie Chan, you're going to know. That stuntman died last week. He's 42. He's been doing stunt coordination for some of the latest films, and everyone's gobsmacked that he's died. His name escapes me, but he's a one damn good fighter. So take a minute and go onto YouTube, type in Gorgeous fight, and you'll see him. But he's gone. Jackie Chan is gutted by it. I mean, he's an amazing fighter. To get back to this, we hit America next for Unbreakable, 4K Steelbook of Unbreakable. I mean, you know that's a classic film. You're looking at, it's a Best Buy exclusive, so this is where you have to phone up your American pen pal and go, let's get me in. I didn't get the price on that one, but I imagine it's going to be about $32, whatever that transpires to. Next we have the Middle Earth set. Now, there's been a little bit of advertising around this set. This set is supposed to be fucking spectacular. You'll see. I mean, look at the picture of it that I've got by my head right now. It's not even a good shot. It's the best shot I could find. I've got no idea of price, but damn, every motherfucker's going to want that. I personally would probably go for the Zabby Steelbooks, but if I get the Zabby Steelbooks and they are come dented, I might just burn Zabby's warehouse down. So I'm not going to spend 200 quid on 2 Stillbook sets. Bear with me a moment, people. This is what live TV does to you. Hello, darling. I'm filming.
Oh, hello. You on speakerphone?
I'm filming.
Oh, next week Wednesday, it's a birthday. So why don't we do this birthday?
Whose?
Molly, we mate up that. So it's Charlotte, Becky, everyone in my party.
Maybe. Maybe.
Oh, okay. Well, what's up?
I'll phone you later about it, alright?
Alright.
Bye.
Bye.
Bye. My daughter wants a sleepover. Don't have kids, guys. They cost you money. Right. Snake Eyes. I like the look of this. Reports on it aren't that good though, so I'm so torn. I do like the look of it, but if it's shit, it might just destroy me. What can I say? But we're looking at 4K Stillbook. We're looking at the 4K and Blu-ray hitting America 19th of October. No release over here for us yet. We don't know, but of course I'll let you know as soon as I know. Looking good though. 10 Commandments. Now you know I keep going on about 10 Commandments, and I bought it 4K myself. But we have a 4K Stillbook incoming. Now this is a 60th anniversary one, out on November 9th, I think. I think it's November 9th. But I like the artwork, has to be said. 10 Commandments is an absolute classic film, it has to be said. Next, we're actually going to cross over to Germany. Now the reason I'm doing this, because a new version of the Godzilla vs Kong Stillbook's actually surfaced. Check out this artwork. Now I like that artwork. Oh yeah, it's good. September 30th. If I've got the spare cash, I might just make a punt on that one. I like the artwork, as we said. Next we're going to be looking at Miami Vice. Now we're not talking Don Johnson, we are talking Colin Farrell. But there's 2 digibook covers, which of course you're looking at right now. 14th of October it's out, but I've got to admit, I like the covers. The film I own the film at least in 2 different versions already. I haven't watched it still, but digibooks, yeah, they're looking nice, has to be said. We stick with Germany for the next one. Scream 4K Stillbook, anybody? I just like the knife on it. But that's out October 21st as well. And last but not least, we're going to hit France for a digibook version of The Fisher King. My God. Robin Williams. Is last week was 7 years since he died. Can you believe 7 years? I mean, the stuff that was going in that guy's mind, he must have been tortured, but what an absolute amazing human being he was. 15th of September, that's out. Go give it some love. Have a look at this. It looks amazing if you ask me. I'm just not sure if I'm going to be getting it or not. Now, just to give you, that's me pre-orders for now, but there will be more in another video later in the week, of course. Tomorrow we'll be on the live stream with Playtendo guy, or as I like to call him, Loki. Wednesday I'll get my video out with regards to my Birmingham trip. Go to the other guys and look at their videos, because oh my God, we're idiots, basically, we're idiots. But it's fucking funny, it so is. Thursday I'm gonna be doing medical stuff. But Friday, of course I'm gonna be here giving prizes away. About 4 things that I bought myself I already fucking had. So of course I'm gonna give stuff away. Come in for prizes. Now anybody who's new, because my subs I think I've gone up about 10 in the last 2 days, so thank you for that, and welcome all you lovely new people. Go on to Peter Blu-ray Bullet Brit Ainsley on Facebook and befriend me. I'll befriend you straight back. Then asking the instant messages to join our competition. You only have to ask once and your name will be in the pot. And every Friday I give films away. And remember, this Christmas, all I'm giving away is 4Ks. My 12 days of giveaways. I'm so looking forward to that. It's going to be such fun. Now I'll leave it to now, because 24 minutes. Are you still with me? Are you asleep? Come on, wake up, people. Hope to see you on the live stream tomorrow night, and I'll be back on Wednesday with another video detailing my Birmingham trip and how my legs are now falling off. They hurt, my hips hurt, my back hurts, but I'll live. Now take care guys, enjoy the rest of your night. Again, thanks for all the support, thanks for all the kind messages, thanks for all the lovely films, guys. It's just amazing. I think this Blu-ray community is one of the best things I've ever discovered, and I'm loving it. Take care, enjoy the rest of your night, guys. Anything I can help you with, give me an instant message if you need help finding a film, or if there's anything I can help you guys with. Take care, enjoy the rest of your night. I'll see you in the last stream tomorrow.